Hello all, welcome back to the channel, and today I will be reviewing 9 different fragrances from the Clive Doris line, which is also a subsidiary of Fragrance World. So if this might pique your interest, why don't you stay tuned? Welcome back, guys. So first off, I'll be showing you the packaging for the fragrances. They are 30 ml fragrances, and they come in this box. It opens up like so. This box is typically it looks like Christian Dior's box for Oud Isfahan and the other lines of perfumes that they have. That's what it's mimicking, but this is like a smaller, box, and it's got Clive Doris. Yeah, it's got Clive Doris there. Also at the bottom, it's got Fragrance World, and yeah, it's just got basically the fragrance name in front. It's a very, very cute box. I like it. It comes in, different colors. White. It comes in brown. There's also black. So first off, I'll start with Gris Montaigne. This is said to be a dupe for Christian Dior's Gris Montaigne. There's a fragrance by the name as well, and it has like this sort of similar bottle, but it's obviously bigger and all. So the notes for this fragrance is, for the top, it's got bergamot and grapefruit. For the mid, it's got rose, strawberry, jasmine, ylang ylang, and orange blossom. For the base, it's got patchouli, oak musk, sandalwood, amber, cedar, and white musk. Okay, this fragrance is a little bit earthy. Yes, it's definitely earthy. It is rosy. It is woodsy, a little woodsy when you spray it. The citrus, it comes through as well. Like, you can smell the earthy nuance in the fragrance once you spray it. How sort of earthy note you get from Marc Jacobs Decadence? Yes, it is definitely in this fragrance. It also projects the citrus. You can smell the citrus notes in this fragrance. You can smell the grapefruit. The patchouli is definitely there. Like, that patchouli is the note that's making it smell so earthy, but it's really nice. The sandalwood makes it, it blends it really, really smoothly. This is a wonderful fragrance, I tell you. And you can tell, like, that dent is not, it's not a joking stuffs. This is a wonderful fragrance. It projects really, really well. It is unisex. It's a very, very wonderful fragrance. Like, once you spray it, it will definitely fill a room. The projection is enormous. It projects, for above average. Longevity on skin for me, is 8 hours. On my clothes, it does, way longer. It is a very, very nice fragrance. Like, it is a very, very wonderful sensual anywhere you go. It is, it's a sweet fragrance. I love it. Especially, I think the Clive Doris line, actually, the oil content in their fragrances are really, really high. So, concentrated. So the fragrances, tend to last longer, and they're really, really nice. They're inexpensive for the quality that you're getting. They're very, very inexpensive, and yes, I love it. So that's all about Gris Montaigne. So next off, we have Brown Orchid by Fragrance World. This is a standalone fragrance from Fragrance World. It is not a dupe for anything, at least, not to my knowledge. It's not duping anything. It's a standalone fragrance, and it is absolutely amazing. The notes for this fragrance are French jasmine, black truffle, ylang ylang, black currant. In the mid, we've got florals, rich fruit accords, deepened with lotus wood. Base notes are patchouli, sandalwood, dark chocolate, incense, amber, vetiver, vanilla, and balsam. See, all that is just grammar, From all I can say for this fragrance is it is delicious. This fragrance is absolutely amazing. This fragrance is wonderful. It projects really well. It leaves a lovely sillage. This fragrance has beast mode longevity, if you ask me, because on my skin it does pass the 8-hour mark. On my clothes, it tends to be for 48 hours. This fragrance is really, really nice. It fills a room. At times I layer this with Al Rehab's Choco Musk because of the chocolate that it has in it. The chocolate that is in the fragrance. Al Rehab just, gives it a different feel, but this fragrance alone is amazing. Like, they would smell you from a mile. This fragrance really fills the room, literally. Like, you can't use this and no one will smell you. Basically, I think all the Clive Doris collection fragrances are like built that way, but this one from Fragrance World, Brown Orchid. I know there's a Brown Orchid Oud edition, but this one is a gem. It is chocolatey, it is incensey, a little bit woodsy. It is a rare find. Like, this fragrance is wonderful. I'm definitely going to get a bigger bottle like after this, because this is just one of those fragrances that you can't afford not to have in your collection. So yeah, there you go, guys. That is Brown Orchid. Okay, moving on to the next fragrance. Now, this fragrance is Grey Mountain by Clive Doris. I'm guessing they had made this previously, or maybe there was a mistake in production. I do not know, because Grey Mountain is the same as Gris Montaigne. Yes, the first one that I showed you, this one. Gris Montaigne is the same thing as Clive Doris's Grey Mountain. So maybe they had a name change or something. But anyways, it's the same fragrance. It's got the same notes: bergamot, grapefruit, mint, rose, jasmine, orange, strawberry, ylang ylang, patchouli, amber, sandalwood. Okay, so it's the same fragrance as the first one. It is elegant. It is a unisex fragrance. It is a wonderful fragrance, really. It's long lasting as well. I'll not waste time on this because I've already explained the Gris Mountain in the first part. So yeah, just know that Grey Mountain and Gris Mountain by Clive Doris collection are one and the same. Okay, next one that I've got is called Ombre Leather 16. Now, this is said to be a dupe for Tom Ford's Ombre Leather 16. Let me just read out the perfume notes to you. It's got violet leaves, saffron, cardamom, coriander, jasmine, sambac, black leather, vetiver, patchouli, and white musk. White moss, sorry, not musk. Okay, this fragrance is a leathery, woodsy fragrance. It's definitely, yeah, it's unisex. Like, off the top, when you just open the fragrance, you can get the leather notes. You get the leathery notes. You can smell the, I smell the saffron, because I love saffron-based fragrances. The saffron in this is saffroning, like it's showing itself. It's a very nice fragrance. It lasts really long. The projection on this fragrance is beastly. Like, all of the Clive Doris's collection fragrances, like I said before, because of their high oil concentration, they are beast mode fragrances. Like, this fragrance really projects really well. Yeah, like, off the top, I don't even need to spray it. I can smell it. I smell the leather. I smell the leather. I smell the saffron. Basically, in this fragrance, it's a wonderful, wonderful fragrance. It lasts really, really well. It projects amazingly, and you will not regret buying it. So I've left quite an impressive, well, not really impressive, but I'm just starting with this fragrance, so hence the dent. It's a very, very long-lasting fragrance, and I like it. So yeah, there we have Ombre Leather 16. And the number 5 spot, it's not like it's number 5 because it's not good. I'm just, telling you the fragrances that we have reviewed. So this is like number 5. And this is called Marjan. Marjan is a dupe for Memo Marfa's fragrance. Now, let me tell you the perfume notes of this fragrance. It's got, for top, orange blossom and mandarin, orange, the heart. It's got tuberose, ylang ylang, and agave. For base notes, it's got vanilla, sandalwood, white musk, and cedar. I can tell you something. Yeah, this fragrance is a lovely fragrance. It's sort of airy. It's fluffy. It is sweet, not overly sweet, but this is a yummy fragrance that you'll enjoy. First off, when I put it to my nose, oh my, I get the vanilla. I get the vanilla, I get the sandalwood. I get the orange blossom, because I love orange blossom in fragrances. I think that's all I can just smell. I don't smell. Hold on a sec. Can see the oil. Can you see that? Yeah. Mmm. Okay, so I definitely get the vanilla. I get the sandalwood. Mmm. The orange blossom as well. This is a very it's a mature fragrance. Not really mature, but it's not overly sweet like sticky sweets, gourmandish kind of fragrance. But it's a very, very good fragrance. It projects really well. You know, it is wonderful. Yeah, it's mature. You can wear it anywhere. It's office appropriate. You can also wear it, you know, for say date night because it's really heavy. It's a deep fragrance. It has this sort of depth. I don't know what's, you know, what perfume notes giving it that, but it is a deep fragrance. It's a very, very long lasting fragrance. It's wonderful. I love it because when it dries down, at a point it starts to get airy. Like it has this airy kind of nuance in the fragrance. It just makes it, you smell good. Like people will compliment you. You know, it's a compliment getter. It's a very, very good, you know, fragrance to have. It's wonderful. It's unisex, so a guy can totally rock this as well. So yes, that is Marjan. Coming in at number 6 is Classy Chic Girl. Now this is a dupe for Carolina Herrera's Good Girl. Now the notes for this fragrance is or are tuberose for the top, tuberose roasted tonka bean. For the mid, it's got jasmine and cacao almond. It's got jasmine and cacao. And then for the base, it's got almond in it. Almond. Well, what I can say for this fragrance is it is citrus. It is a, I won't say it's not citrusy. It is a floral fragrance. Like if you've used Carolina Herrera's Good Girl, obviously, you know what it smells like. You can definitely get the coffee, the cacao notes in it. And then the tonka bean just gives it that. It's a very nice fragrance. I like it, obviously. It's a very nice fragrance. This is purely feminine. I don't see a guy wearing this because it's very, very fruity. It's a fruity floral. So, yeah. Okay, so this is purely a feminine scent. It projects like crazy, believe me. I've got Good Girl. I've got the oil, perfume oil, and I can tell you that the combination of these two is bloody. You wear this and everyone will smell you. You know, you'll get non-stop compliments because this fragrance is really nice. It projects really well as well. Lasts over, it hits like the 10-hour mark on my skin, yes. And does over 48 hours on clothes until you wash off. This fragrance is going to be sticking to you like glue. Yes, it's a very nice fragrance. It's delicious. It's wonderful. It's ultra feminine. I don't see a guy rocking this. It is not unisex, but yeah, it's a fragrance that you wear and you leave a statement. They'll definitely know that you've been here. So that's all about Classy Chic Girl. Now next up, we've got Adventure. Adventure is said to be cloned for Creed Adventist for Men. It's got top notes of bergamot, blackcurrant, Indian pineapple, red apple, heart notes of birch, jasmine, patchouli leaves, and rose, base notes of ambergris, musk, oak moss, and vanilla. Now, this is said to be a chypre fruity fragrance, and it's marketed towards men. But honey, I don't care. I don't care if a fragrance is marketing, you know, to be sold to aliens, as long as it smells good. I do not believe fragrances are gender-based. Like, this fragrance smells nice. I particularly like the notes I've seen in this fragrance. I'm seeing apple, I'm seeing pineapple. Those are the sort of notes I want to smell in a fragrance. Believe you me, this fragrance projects really well. The sillage on this is enormous. It is a wonderful scent. It is clean. It smells very, very clean and fresh, you know, because it's got jasmine and definitely the ambergris. I can smell the musk. It's very musky as well. This is a wonderful fragrance. Like, guys, they will smell you from a mile. It will linger wherever you've been. It is a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful smell. If you know Creed Adventures, of course, you should know that Adventure would perform as well. You know, performance on it is very nice. Longevity is 8 hour plus. Sillage, wonderful. Projection is past the 2 hour mark, like projecting actively. This fragrance is very, very nice. It's very, very fresh, clean, but anyone can rock it. I tend to call it unisex. I do not believe it is only for the guys, but I like it. Even if it's for the guys, I love it. I also have some other fragrances in my collection that I'll be bringing to you, that, you know, 50 ml, 30 ml that I have that are masculine, that are said to be masculine scents, but I like them, and so I use them. Yeah, so that's all about Adventure and Adventure fragrance. Yes, I like it. You should also get a bottle if you like, you know, that Creed Adventures kind of scent profile. And it is, you know, it's cheaper. It's value for less. So that's Adventure by Clive Doris. So next off, it is Rose Musk. Rose Musk is said to be a dupe for Montal's Rose Musk. Now the fragrance has only, from what I'm reading, it just has three perfume notes, which are, this fragrance is musky, it is powdery, it is floral, it has white florals in it, it smells clean, yeah. And then for a bit, when you, let me just spray a bit, when you spray a bit and then it starts to dry down, it has this, I don't know, it has like this coffee note or cacao. It smells a little bit like Montal's Intense Cafe as well. Yeah, but just think of this as like the watered down version of Intense Cafe, because it smells like it, but like a lighter version, very watered down. But it's said to just have 3 ingredients. But I can tell you, this fragrance it has a wonderful, sensual, lovely sillage. It smells really nice, you know, it smells really good. It's a very nice fragrance. I like it. Yeah. You'll smell the rose in it. You'll smell the musk. And then I'm just getting that coffee note. I don't know why it's not listed as, you know, one of the notes, but I'm getting the coffee notes. But, you know, what just comes to mind is a watered down version of Intense Cafe. But all in all, it's a very good fragrance. Sillage, projection, it's wonderful on this. Longevity is on, you know, on point. And that is Rose Musk. Now, the last but not the least is none other than Oud Ispahan. Now, guys, this fragrance, you know, I saw it all over the internet. Oh, this, that, it's a wonderful fragrance. It's sweet. It's this, it's that, and I decided to get it. Now, let me tell you the notes of this fragrance. It's got, for the top labdanum. The middle notes are rose, patchouli, and saffron. Then the base notes are agarwood, which is oud, and sandalwood and cedar. This fragrance is said to be woody, warm, spicy, ambery, balsamic, powdery, musky, rosy. Well, let me just tell you, when you put this to your nose, it's not sweet oud. No, it's not sweet oud, because I love oud in fragrances. I love oud in fragrances. For example, Lattafa's Oud Mood. That is a sweet, you know, oud. Lattafa's Oud for Greatness, Badial Oud, that is a sweet oud. This is not a sweet oud. This is a screechy, kind of slap me in your face, I'm here type of oud. I really don't smell the rose is not even, I'm sorry, the face, it projects like crazy. Longevity on it is enormous, like, and if you're not careful with using this fragrance, you definitely, you know, be offensive to people around you. I do not recommend this for indoors. Like if you have, like, you know, function indoors or you wear to the office, I'll recommend it to, you know, for you to wear to parties and outdoor events. Yes, it's better where it will not be offensive to the, you know, to the next person smelling it, because this fragrance is strong. Oud Ispahan is strong, and it is a dupe for Christian Dior's Oud Ispahan. This fragrance is strong, like sticky, kind of overwhelming kind of smell. Yeah, that's what Oud Ispahan is going to give you. They'll smell you. Everyone will know you're there. But it's not a sweet oud, you know. So, and that's why I'm like being careful about using it. What I really do when I want to use it is I tend to layer it with another fragrance, because this baby is strong. Like, this fragrance is strong. Yes, it's marketed towards unisex, but really, like, if you're a girly girl and you like, say, fruity, citrusy fragrances and, you know, ultra female kind of scents, this is not ultra female. This is, no, this is oudi. This is oud. This is strong. This is I am here kind of oud. It's still not doing it for me. Like, I'm trying to see like if it will transform, but I'm not. I'm sorry, but no, it's not for me. Like, no, it's not. Yeah, well, that's all about Oud Ispahan. So that's all I have for you guys today, from the 9 Clive Doris collection fragrances that I have in my collection. So thank you for tuning in. If you're a first time viewer, kindly subscribe, join the family. we're trying to grow, like, so just like the video, you can comment below, share as well. I'd like you to comment, you know, tell me if there's any of the fragrances that I've mentioned that you've used before, and you know which one it's your favorite, and if there are any other fragrances that you'd like me to try out, then yeah, please just make a mention. Thank you guys for watching. So until next time, when I'll come your way with affordable yet banging fragrances, it's your girl Renee. Bye.